A Romanian mother waits. Poverty is no reason to take children away. Poverty is not a disease, and international adoptions are not a solution. If on top of everything else, people lose their children, it only worsens their overall situation. Rolly Post, official from the European Commission and author of For Export Only, The Untold Story of Romanian Orphans. In the 2009 documentary, Child Wanted, Cash Paid, The Adoption Lobby, Marinita Saiohu, a mother, retrieves water from a well and lives in a house without electricity in Romania's northeastern province, one of the poorest regions of the small country. The nearest town is a 4-hour walk away. She is married and also raising 3 sons. She refers to them as her entire wealth. However, she has not seen her daughter since the girl was 2.5 years old. Who is this family that has taken my child? Marinita asks, after being handed adoption release paperwork, documents she struggles to comprehend. How can you just take children from a home? They must have thought nobody would ask questions. A letter from the Director General discloses that Marinita's daughter was illegally sent to the United States and worse. By adoption law, you, the mother of loss, may not know the name of the adoptive family. Rolly Post, an official from Brussels, attempts to console her after the young woman receives the news. From 1999 to 2005, the European Commission placed Ms. Post in charge of the Romanian Orphan dossier. Today, Ms. Post, author of For Export Only, The Untold Story of the Romanian Orphans, knows all too well how the mass movement of children hurts families in the long run. The astonished Romanian woman studies the words of the documents, trying to grasp the permanency of her loss. Did the adoption facilitators not leave anything behind? Some paper? How can anyone take away a child without my signature? She asks, so if you have no money, you lose your child? Ms. Post, an expert on children's rights, has seen firsthand how fierce special interest groups upset and traumatize the mothers, the fathers, and the families who are left behind. The power and influence of the lobby have also threatened Ms. Post's efforts to protect children from being unnecessarily adopted. When Marinita is told her daughter was sent to America, she is further shocked. What? The child was sold for money? The agenda-driven facilitators who have pushed to legitimize the practice at the highest levels of government worldwide have even damaged Ms. Post's professional career. When one considers the corrupt interpretation and implementation of the United Nations Convention of the Rights of the Child, UNCRC, taking children for adoption strips parents of their children before they are given a chance to love and care for their offspring. The scheme also ignores the Human Rights Treaty and, instead, permanently separates siblings in both the immediate and extended family. Ms. Post's research thesis, The Perverse Effects of the Hague Adoption Convention, and the investigational work she has done for Against Child Trafficking, ACT, have worked to reunite families. They continue to monitor, report, and legally represent families of adoption loss. However, the determined push of the adoption lobby, armed with the singular agenda of servicing their clients, keep the global gateway open, even as mothers from around the world have had their children taken unethically, in circumvention of the UNCRC. From the very beginning, adoption has been sold on the wistful idea that the children are given to better families and go on to cosmopolitan lives, and that it does the child no good to learn the truth about his or her origins. Yet, the mother in this documentary cannot be consoled with such simplistic answers. It is evident that she is, in fact, not fine without her daughter. She stands in disbelief, staring down at the legal papers. When asked if Marinita tried to get her child back, she is empathetic. Yes, yes, yes! However, the guard at the gate of the children's home refused her entrance. She was only permitted into the courtyard where she could catch just a glimpse of her daughter on a distant balcony. Marinita had once been told that the little girl had been sent to another school, but they did not give her any other details.